just finishing up your action plan. And what I'll have here are steps that you can take as soon as we get done today, that I have outlined here. And I want you to bring these home with you as soon as you get there. Start applying these. And then this way we can tackle this mental burnout and clear it up. How do you feel right now? So you're fatigued. And how long have you been fatigued today? Almost all day. You said you drove here. How much sleep did you get last night? Do you recall? About 4 hours. Okay, what time did you go to sleep? A.m. What were you doing before you went to bed? Do you remember? You was on your phone. And what was you doing on your phone? On the internet, like browsing emails. I see. All right. What I want you to do for me now is describe what is mental burnout in your own words. Yeah, just describe mental burnout in your own words. It doesn't have to be the exact definition for it. Just what does it mean to you? Yeah, well, pretty much. Burnout means you're burned out. So you pretty much burned out. Oh, it feels like you're at a dead end. All right. How long have you been feeling burned out? For like this past week. So you've been tired this past week too? All right. Well, what mental burnout is it's prolonged stress that builds up over time. It's excessive stress that builds up over time to the point where it becomes overwhelming, where you just want to feel like you want to shut down. You have nowhere to go, seems like. Okay. got some symptoms I want to go over today too that relate with this mental burnout. From physical symptoms to emotional symptoms, I'm going to go over. Just let me know if you have any of these symptoms as I go through this list, okay? Before I start, I just want to thank you for taking me up on my offer. And I seen you talking with your friends there. They're your classmates. What do you take up at school? Business management. Okay, that seems to be a hot course everybody's taking up. How long have you been in doing this schooling? Okay. You get along with your classmates pretty good? Most of them. Well, that's a good thing because that was one of the steps that I was going to go over too. Yeah, as far as the action plan is concerned, was talking to close people that you know of. Do you consider them close to you? A couple. Okay, let's go over these symptoms. Now, you already described one of them, which is your fatigue. So you have lack of energy. Okay, it's pretty much constant. You said you didn't get that much sleep. Only 4 hours, right? How long has this been going on? For the past week, too. So, sleep disorders. How are you performing in class? Trying to keep up. You getting a lot of homework and tests, quizzes like that every day? All right. Yeah. Seems like you want to give up the class. Okay, we'll go over what I want you to do when you leave here and see if that improves. How is your concentration and memory in class? Said you're having trouble. What time do you go to school? You have to be there at 7 a.m. Now, do you have the inability to make decisions? Not just in class, but just overall. You do this sometimes. What do you do when you leave class? Got a part-time job. And what do you do there? So it's physically strenuous. Okay. You lift like a lot of boxes and stuff. Okay. How long have you had this job, this part-time job? For a year. So you've been going to school ever since you had this job? Okay. Now describe to me, do you have reduced initiative? Like, do you have any motivation to do things during the day? Not really. Yeah, these are all symptoms here that align with your mental burnout. Now, are you getting any headaches? No. You should have had a bad migraine. When was this? It was last month. It hasn't came back. Do you seem to be like drowning in responsibilities? Yeah. It's like you have a lot on your plate. All right. Just feel you need to do these responsibilities. And why is that? You feel you might let somebody down, or you feel this is something you need to do? It's a little bit of both. Now, when you're on your phone, before you go to bed, does that have anything to do with your responsibilities that you have in life? When you check your emails and things like that? Yeah. Oh, that is business. Okay. Now, what about your diet? What do you eat during the day? Fast food. Now, how often do you eat fast food during the day? So at least once. Okay. All right. You might get a meal at home. You have somebody staying there with you. Yeah. Though they cook sometimes. You don't really have time to cook. Okay. All right, now let me get into the emotional symptoms that you might have. Self-doubt. Do you have any self-doubt at all? Meaning, do you doubt yourself all the time? Yeah. And what do you doubt yourself about? So about finishing your assignments in class? Is that all? And at the job? Okay, what do you doubt yourself at the job about? Trying to complete everything on time. You're getting a lot of workload there. Yeah. And why is that? So he's putting a lot of responsibilities on you at the job. Are you supposed to do these jobs, or is he just giving you extra work that could be somebody else's job? Do you know? Sometimes you gotta cover for other people, other employees. This is a lot recently. Now, how long has this workload been happening at the job? For like this past month. And what about your assignments and all the homework and tests and quizzes at the school? How long has it been going on? For a few months. So all of this seems to be happening at one time. All right. Let me get into some other emotional symptoms. Do you have any feeling of helplessness? Meaning, do you feel like you're trapped? Like you can't go anywhere? Yeah. Do you have any feelings of like you're alone? Like you're detached from the world? So this is during the same time it's going on too. Now, do you have any negative thoughts while all of this is going on? Any negative thoughts or any bad thoughts? Yeah. It's pretty much daily. Okay, do you feel the need to take out your frustrations on other people? Does that crush your mind at all? Yeah. Okay. deal with what's going on. I understand. What about your sleeping condition? Do you go through any anxiety that's keeping you up while you're on your phone? Yeah. So it's like you're worrying too. It's keeping you up. All right. Now let's get into these action steps. What you want to do first is you want to find the closest people to you. Friends, family, anybody. Classmates. Or co-workers too. Since you have your job. And you did it with your classmates, but try to find some family that you know. Or any friends. And reach out to them. And try to spend some quality time with these people too. Yeah, spend some time. Go out somewhere, to the movies, anything. Yeah, do that. And in this way, this will help you get off, help your mind get off of what's going on, what you have to deal with. And it'll also get you away from your constant grind that you feel that you're on. Yeah, spend as much time as you can with these close individuals. Now, with your part-time job, how many hours do you work there? It says part-time. Yeah, 5 hours a day. What time you gotta be at work? 5 p.m. So 5 to 10. He also wants you to work on the weekends too. You've been doing that. Okay, so when you work the weekends, how many hours do you work? So you've been working overtime. Okay. Is that mandatory? No. So you're voluntarily going to work on the weekends? Your choice. All right, what you want to do, will it affect you if you don't go to work on the weekends and just concentrate just going to work during the week? Will that affect you at all? No. So you can take off. Okay, do that. Just let him know you want a break on the weekends. Yes, that'll help. While you're off on the weekends, try to find a project to get into, like a new project that you might want to start, and try to engulf yourself in that. Yeah, anything that you like to do, just try to start that up. Yeah, I would suggest doing that on the weekends, because you don't have no time during the week to do that. Yeah, what you can do too, you can set a day to work on your project. Let's say Sunday. And then Saturday, if you want to hang with your close friends, like I told you before, and do that on a Saturday. Yeah, that'll help alleviate any physical stress on your body. You can also read, write, listen to music too. Do you do any of that? Okay, yeah, get into that. Another thing too. Give yourself a break from social media before you go to bed. Yeah, you want to relax, wind down before you go to bed. And give yourself let's say about an hour, 2 hours at the most, to relax your body before you go to bed. Yeah. You want to unplug all of your technology for those 2 hours. And then that'll give you time to relax your mind and keep you from being so overwhelmed. Like you have to do this or have to do that. Yeah, that'll kind of bring you down some. No, what I would do is you need to get on your social media, get on that during the daytime. Yeah, I think that'd be better for you. Another step that I want to give you is, you said you eat your fast food at least once a day. Well, when you wake up in the morning, eat some fruit when you get up. Yeah, eat some fruit. As soon as you get up, whatever your favorite fruit is, just figure that out. And then when you get up in the morning, just eat your fruit. And then by 12 noon, could be 11, then eat your next meal. What that fruit will do, it'll give you energy when you wake up. So you'll have that leading into your day. You don't want any heavy foods in the morning, because all that's going to do is weigh you down. And you don't need to be weighed down anymore. So, have you been eating any heavy breakfast in the morning? You have. Yeah, cut that out. And try to cut out the fast food too, if you can. You won't ask them. Yeah, maybe they can. Then you'll have that ready in the morning so you can just get it and go. That's correct. Because that fast food will also cause you problems if you eat too much of it. Well, physical and mental problems, yeah. Especially a lot of grease and fatty foods and stuff. You don't want that. Go to bed starting at 10 p.m. Start doing that instead of 2 a.m. Yeah, try 10 o'clock. And then you say you gotta be at school at what time? Okay, then you can probably get up at 5 or something like that. Yeah. And then that way you can get your rest too. So you have even more energy for the day when you go to school, along with the fruit that you have in the morning. Yeah, any citrus fruit is good. Yeah, it's good for energy. Yeah, you definitely want to build your friendships up if you can. Also, another thing too, do you have any negative people around you? Yeah. And where do you see these people at? At school, job, some at school. There's more at the job. Yeah, limit your contact with these people, because that is going to slow your progress down. Yes. Yeah, you want to get your mental health back on track. And if you interact with negative people, you're just going to go backwards. Right. And they would just hold up your progress. You want to build friendships with more positive people, whether it's your job or at school. Said you already have some positive friendships there already, so that's good. How is this schooling? It seems like it's something you want to do. Okay, well, that's good. Stick with it. Apply these steps, and then this will help with your schooling. Yeah, this will help. Because this way, when you wake up and you have your energy, then you can get through all those exams. Yeah, you can catch on better. You can retain more information. Because you'll have the energy to do so. And then it won't be so much physical stress on you. And mental stress. Do you have any questions? Okay, well, let me send you home. And I'll give you this to take home with you. Yeah, that's the action plan. Yes, I will definitely keep in touch. Okay, I sure will. Thank you. Okay, be safe. Do you have any energy to get home? You do. It has helped. Good. Just call me if you need anything.